Hi. Ooh, I think the audio is actually at a perfect level for once. Look at it go. Bum bum. Bum. Boom 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 boom. Dum 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 bum dum 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 bum. Hi Neo. Dum 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 dum. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into the game. We're gonna be so good, so good. Also, I finally fixed my flipping model because last time was painful. I tried to make it smile more, which it does. It smiles a little bit more. Are you proud? It is a Mona Lisa smile. A Mona Lisa. Dum 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 dum. I'm gonna press any button to continue. My bad. Where even was I? Let's see here. So we were under... Okay, we got John's diary. He's not real. Master of Disguise. We already finished that one. No, go back. Mind Palace. A Mother's Love. Okay, I think that we are currently under A Mother's Love again. Because we made it to Stonefield Manor. My imaginary friend, John. Mother died of tuberculosis. Well, crud. I was hoping that maybe those would be tied together, but alas. Oh wait, can't I go in now because I made it through my... Who the hell are you? Oh, it's a fast travel service. Oh, finally. Sir, can you take me to Never mind, you can't take me anywhere. I was hoping you would carry me in your little caravan. But alas. Can I... Okay, that's how I do that. That's also how I do that. Cool. That's how I run. Hell yeah. Let's get in here. Alright.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
Yeah, John. Hi,
Mycroft's
Mimi.
umbrella. The only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Ah, it is red. Still don't know what to... Oh, it's a camera!
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor.
Aw, Sherlock and John! Sherlockian. What's behind here? Nothing of importance. Oh, jeez.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Well, let's go back. Let's go up here. John, please, you gotta stop reappearing and disappearing like this.
A second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
Oh, that's right. I use... Oh, we have another door.
There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Maybe there's something more towards the stairwell because, you know, we had those marks. I was hoping there would be something that would pop out at me. What's this right here?
I think our family portrait used to hang
Who
here.
would take down a family portrait? Alright, we already got the other thing, so I think this is
Hey,
it.
this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
How did it get here? Who brought that here? An empty frame. Oh. News of Violet's death, 10 April, 1869. Tragedy at Stonewood Manor. Mrs. Violet Holmes, widow of Saga Moreland Holmes, died unexpectedly in her home yesterday, April 9th, 1869. I didn't almost say 1969. I would never do that. She is survived by her two sons, aged 20 and 10, though it is unclear if they will remain in Stonewood Manor. Mrs. Holmes purchased the property only a year ago, despite her feeble constitution of body so ravaged by consumption. Interesting. They're saying she was a frivolous sort. Mrs. Holmes was quickly welcomed into Cordona's elite. In her high vocation she had, in addition to the deep intuitions of a gifted woman, the strength of a man, the conscientiousness of a saint, and the wit of a satirist. A specialist in ancient objects, she became the authority on authenticity. I don't think I can English today as well. Wow. Police conducted an investigation upon arrival at the manor, but have not released further details. The cause of her death is unknown.
Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed. It's rather suspicious.
John, you are so far away, pal.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
I was thinking there would be something back here, but there's nothing. Okay, let's see. Oh. Auction notification. We have been instructed that a public auction will take place on 20th July at Stonewood Manor. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces of property owned by the Holmes family and have been evaluated by experts. Their authenticity is confirmed.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Okay. Good to know. I can't even go out here. That seems a little bit rude. Alright, let's see if there's anything in this one sitting area. That I didn't collect.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can.
Ah, you and your important doors. Hmm. Hmm. I don't think that this is what I should have up. Thought maybe... this would allow me to see whatever, but apparently not. Because it still has the symbol on it. Let me see. Search a location. I did.
One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like deja vu.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay.
Struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining.
Yes,
early that
Mimi.
morning.
Hi, sweetheart. Okay. Let us see here. So we... Oh. Okay, we got our luggage. Our mother.
Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it.
We got a wheelchair.
This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried
They
to
did
help
say
her.
that she had tuberculosis. That was their assumption, that she had passed away due to that. Thought maybe this would be something over here. But it was just a broken thing. Okay. Oh, there we go. The thing that triggered.
There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
It belonged to
You feel
you.
Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
Well, you're literally my imaginary friend, John, so you know. To each their own. Alright, I'm in my mind palace. There was a man. There was a man here, Mycroft. I think this is right.
You're not even trying.
What do you
Sherry.
mean concentrate?
Concentrate.
Oh, okay, wait. Mycroft had to deal with everything. Yeah, okay. And that would mean that I was with Mother. Mother dearest. Let's try that. Who is that man?
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis.
Oh, it was a
It is
doctor?
common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs. Go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I
Aww.
never heard her coughing. I remember now.
Oh. Never heard her coughing, but she had TB? We arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so we tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious while dealing with luggage. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up, he commanded him to go upstairs to our room. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who said that the neighbors will believe that Violet has tuberculosis. Sherry just realized that he never heard her coughing. Oh, my room.
I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John,
Well, it's not
are
too
you
bad.
all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
Yeah, John. Should be this one right up here, I'm guessing.
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying.
Violet.
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
What? Aw. Look at them. They're so cute. What is this? Is that a
I can't
bear?
believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
Oh, wow. That's a actual artifact.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake.
I guess
My
that's
very
the,
favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure.
Aw.
Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
It's so interesting
Such
seeing
a
how
shame.
different he
I've
is
always
from
hated the rule about
typical
being
Sherlock.
silent in this place. Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
What of my wardrobe?
I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch. Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we?
Hairy teeth. Missing claw. Short tail. Oh, I guess that fell.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes. We visited him several times while living here.
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
Lamau, John, you don't even need to sleep. Okay, what's
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
what else is there? Oh. Robinson Crusade.
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me. Interesting. What's that over there?
A doorknob with a key? A core knob.
This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a
It's
handle.
clearly a key, Sherlock.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around
Wow.
and see if we can find any
Thanks,
secrets.
John.
So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana.
The Encyclopedia Americana. Americana's Encyclopedia. Alright. I wonder. Okay,
Coal dust
that's
from
just
Miner's
that
End,
again.
Sandy dirt
Yes,
from the
yes,
old
I
city.
know.
We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
The hidden item in our room. I'm guessing that that'll be found using the wooden handle.
The first chemical
No,
laboratory
no.
I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
It's gonna make me enter the thingy-mabobble, isn't it?
Nah, doesn't fit here.
Okay. Where else could it be? Over here? In the wardrobe? Oh, yeah, that's definitely it. Cross-shaped. Use it.
Perfect match. My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
My pipe.
Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, father's favorite.
A small, straight, smoking pipe made of cherry wood that belonged to Sherry's late father, Siger Holmes. We had to hide it from Violet, as she didn't know we stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface is worn from frequent use, but it has been well maintained. A faint scent of tobacco lingers. Sherlock has taken his father's pipe with him. I sense it carries considerable sentimental value.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Dang, I'm good. Okay. Oh, nice. The family friend. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Cordona. He may know something. Mycroft lied. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied when he told me that she died of tuberculosis. So that one is complete. I think that is technically complete as well. And I think we need to focus on this one now.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name,
Theodore.
Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
Alright. So we are looking for a massive balloon in a yard. And he is apparently nearby. Okay. Balloony. Like, it has to be near here. The game wouldn't trick me, right? Oh no. I've gone too far. Maybe not. It could be one of these. It could also be one of those. Let's see here. Basilica of St. Francis of Assisi? Mayhaps? Founders Square. So it does not look to be this one. Can I? Nope, I cannot politely go into their backyard. How rude. They would keep me. Alright, so then it must be one of those. So we're gonna go back over here. Rather than going right, we're gonna go left. Oh, there it is. If only I had paid attention. Looked both ways.
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my...
Let us pin this. Oh no. Oh my. Oh geez. Well, that's not good. What say you, John? You're my imaginary doctor friend.
Oof, a contortionist you were not.
Okay, so he's definitely missing his little pinky finger.
A missing pinky, middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilden.
Okay. Ah, his neck.
Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off.
Looks like he was strangled, honestly.
A belt from a dressing gown. Curious.
Or he tried to tourniquet his own leg?
A kneecap reduced to splinters.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police.
Yeah, don't you worry. Don't you worry, I am so good at this. Alright.
An amount of attention that most can only dream of. A strong pull broke this leash.
A harpoon?
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
Okay, an adult elephant. Oh, this is where he got
A
hurt.
pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence. This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
I'm trying to think here. Okay, so we have Gilded Cage. Goliath may have killed Theodore. The elephant Goliath may have attacked Theodore Gilden in order to break free. Could I not go to the police station? There's a bandit lair over there. I want nothing to do with it. Okay, okay, we've got...
A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship.
Oh, I see. So that's what's holding up the hot air balloon.
A sailor's knife useful for cutting wet and thick ropes. A sailor's knife useful for...
No, no, no. Maybe it does have to do with
A
this?
sailor's knife.
But I already did it! I'm so confused. Also, I don't know where I would find... Maybe if can I not use it on something? Okay, I don't think I have everything that I need here. I don't think, anyway. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm just... Oh, okay.
Fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed. A sailor's knife.
I'm so confused. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh my gosh.
It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding.
I had to have that at just the right angle. It wasn't even coming up on the thing. I think that we could go to the Chronicle over here. Don't hold me to that, though. Because we want to know more about the elephant's life. So it's either going to be in the archives at the police station, or at the Chronicle. Ah, convenient.
Stop the presses. Who is Cordona's handsome stranger?
Oh my, who are
Or
you?
Nosebagger spurns local life. Wait, no. Foppish foreigner hides dark past. Oh, you've made quite the impression already, Mr. Holmes. You care to tell your side of the story?
I'm quite certain I have no idea as to what you refer, and I am further certain I have no interest in indulging your gossip.
Gossip? The truth will come out, but will only be
Only
heard if
one
told
truth
well.
prevails.
Scandal, daring do, romance. These are the tools of every
I
good
love her
journalist.
eyes.
Nothing travels faster or lasts longer than a great story. Young man, your tale will be told with or without you. My readers demand it.
You already knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in Cordona. I presume this newspaper is your little endeavor?
I don't think it's a
Yasmin
little
Sertel,
endeavor.
Editor-in-Chief of the Cordona Chronicle. Advocate of the free press.
I mean,
voice
we're
of the
going to
people,
use these
scourge
newspapers,
of
my
the silk
dude.
stocking.
Charmed, I'm sure. As an advocate of the free press, I trust you'll permit me to consult your archives? There are gaps in my knowledge of Cordona.
Oh, so my work does have merit.
I was about
I
to
think we
say,
can strike
I
a
would use
bargain.
that as a pressing point, my
I shall
dear.
provide you access, and you let me keep writing about your exploits.
So be it.
Brooding bachelor builds bridges. Now that's character development.
You're welcome.
guess I
I
owe you my
also
gratitude.
burn them.
What can I say?
I
I've
like
always
burning
enjoyed
bridges.
working with
Austin.
Holmes. They whisper such
Austin is
interesting
the
things.
solution. Okay. Archives. Where doth your archives be? Okay. Would have been published 10 years ago. So, 1870 to 1879. I'm guessing celebrities? And it was a front page story. Huh. Well, darn. What if I got rid of this one? Written by a scientist. Haha! I hope that this is it. I think it is. We're gonna run with it. The Lord of All Beasts, written by Dr. Yang Menzies. Only a lucky few can claim to have beheld this planet's strangest and most wonderful fellow, the elephant. Said to be land's largest animal, this colossal yet friendly creature enchants all with its size, intelligence, and communication. Elephants are mammals just like humans and originate in Asia and Africa. Despite feet that reach 18 to 25 inches in adult males, the elephant is surprisingly agile, and in concert with its prehensile trunk, can perform feats of remarkable dexterity. Elephants form strong emotional bonds with their loved ones. Some scientists have even reported witnessing signs of grief or happiness. Perhaps the question is not how much elephants resemble us, but how much we resemble them.
Dusty
Elephants
article.
are some of my favorite
Feeling old
creatures.
already?
They are arguably my favorite land animal, I have to say. Okay. So now let us go back here. Because the whole point was we just wanted to finish up the newspaper. Mimi is quite pleased. Mimi is getting fed.
As if they were struck by a battering ram. I wonder how we managed not to hear any of this.
Well, we were kind of in our own head.
Destruction and trampled ground.
Alright. Let us get the order of events for Goliath. Okay. What is the actual enclosure? Yeah, I think that he was punishing him for some reason. Then he dragged him out. Nope, definitely not that. Hang on, let's see here. So I think that that one is definitely correct. This one doesn't have him set up correctly. What are my options? No, it's not that. And then he brought him out. And... yeah, I think that someone was here.
In a fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power.
Then dragged him.
Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed.
Correct.
The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
Well, suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
Nah. We'll talk to him. We'll have a nice little conversation. Oh, I'm really enjoying this game. Like, I mean, it's a little bit buggy, and I know that it's probably going to end on a cliffhanger because this is only chapter 1. But, oh, and it's also kind of odd because, John over here ain't real. He's not real. John Watson is our imaginary friend. I can't play the violin. So it's a little bit odd. Like, it's still Sherlock, but it's not quite Sherlock. And I'm okay with that. Crud. This is the one that I want now. I don't need that. I need... Okay, so he came out here. That is very clear. Ooh, I should ask these people. Hello, people. People.
Help me, please.
I'll help you, sir. You have my full
Did you
attention.
see where the elephant went? The elephant named Goliath crossed the Greek bridge in the direction of the forest where Theo used to walk. Okay. So towards the Greek bridge. Get out of my way. Where could he be? Whoops. Maybe it was on the other? Or maybe it's talking about the forest over here, the cemetery? That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, okay. I'm happy that there's at least a full story. That does make me pleased.
Not bad.
Oh,
The
olive
elephant
oil.
barged into this cart of olive oil.
What if we're lucky and he slipped and fell somewhere along the way?
Don't say that about the elephant. Rude, John. Okay. We're going to go... Why can't I find its track? He's heading in seemingly this direction. Going to assume he came down this way? I don't even know anymore. Goliath, you should have left more prints.
This elephant is quite clumsy.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Heading this way. There we go. Okay. Oh. A log. Come on. Let me have it. Recently broken.
Okay, hear me out. If an elephant
I
falls
know,
in the
right?
forest
Like,
and there's
John
no
is
one around
hilarious, but I'm also
John,
like, I don't
no.
understand why they made him
You're such a
dead.
killjoy.
I get it, like, I mean, well, not dead. Imaginary. He's an imaginary friend. Like, Sherlock can have friends. Hi, Mimi. Hi, sweetheart. Is it this way, or did he go down? Goliath! I think he went this way. Yep. Dang, I'm good. Probably kept going along this trail. It would only make sense for him to go that way, but let me check. Because I did just kind of skippity. I skipped ahead. I might have been wrong. Go backwards a bit. It's right around here, right? That left blast trail. Oh, he went right. And this is why I checked. Oh. Did someone roast him? No comment. Elephant went deeper. I mean, of course he'd want to go in the water. He's an elephant. Oh, I guess I can't swim. Really? Really? Are you kidding me? I don't know how to find my way back over there. Really, game? Okay, okay, this is fine. Alms, alms for the dead. Let's... Jeez. Okay, at least it had it on the map where I was last investigating. So, small mercies. And I have a pretty good directional sense whenever I completely screw up on occasion.
Strange. It was hung
Oh,
with
this is
care.
the robe. This is the tie. He had a tie that was like this. Tied around his leg. Can I get down to this tag?
The
Haha!
game's
Oh,
escaped
never mind,
us
it's a
for
key.
now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
Where it's not gonna let me acknowledge that the belt is missing. Okay then. Oh, there's a letter. Dear Theodore, I'm writing to you as a fellow islander. I value our friendship just as I value the lives of our people. Although I am afraid this one-sided friendship cannot tie my hands any longer. I am being made to look weak in the eyes of your neighbors. They believe that your tree is a mockery and not a peace offering as you intended. The people are afraid. You refuse to give your elephant a proper trainer, instead using your own limited knowledge to teach it. It is an impossible situation. I admit that I did think of having the elephant forcibly taken and given to Mr. Tailheart, who has shown that he is quite capable of looking after the elephant being, although she is female and far less frightening than your beast, Goliath. Please consider the situation. Sir William Sinclair, Governor of Cordona. Interesting. The governor is in on it. Okay. Given who this was found on, I think... Yeah, so, considering it's Gildan's dressing gown, I'm guessing this is the key to his mansion. Yep. Yuppity yup yup yup. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. And I'm running. Yeah, but I decided to come back and play this game because I have had it quite literally since it came out. I think I may have pre-ordered it. And I just didn't go about to playing it.
You. Who are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gildan was...
Did you kill him? Did you kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
I love how she's more
Let it
concerned
go.
about
What
Goliath.
if it returns?
I highly doubt that, miss.
Imogen Gildan. Please,
Oh,
I
you are
beg of you.
quite the
Find that
weird,
dreadful
odd
beast that
collector
killed my father.
yourself.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened.
Tell me everything you know.
Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits the enclosure every morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream. I've never heard such a horrifying sound. My heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck. I rushed downstairs.
Oh my.
I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll.
Oh, that
Threw
explains the
stones at
rocks
it,
next to him.
dropped my father's body and charged outside, screaming.
Yeah,
Its roar was
I
almost
honestly,
human.
I think
I was
that
frightened,
might have
so
been
I
a
ran
major
inside
player
and
to
hid
it.
here.
Theodore played with fire. I'm sorry for your loss. I'll be
It was a terrifying
empathetic.
experience, Miss Gilden. I'm sorry you had to go
Which
through
is
it.
not
Thank
like
you.
Sherlock.
Goliath must be caught, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you for the information, Miss Gilden. I did have some questions for your father.
Yeah, I didn't even realize
Perhaps
that
you
they
might
were
help me with them?
Ukrainian developer.
I wasn't
That
privy
makes
so
me
much
feel
of
a
my
little
father's
bit
life,
better
And it's
because
very hard to think of
you
anything
know.
at all with Goliath still loose. Please, Mr. Holmes.
I've
Very
accidentally
well. Do you mind if I ask you more questions if I find anything that might help?
purchased
Anything
Russian
to catch that monster.
games after the Ukrainian war began, and that was a choice, and I didn't realize, so I started getting better about it, but I think it was after I had already pre-ordered this game, so that's good to know. Provide evidence. We are neighbors. I think.
I have nothing to say about this.
Okay, I'm just going
Did
to
you
provide
observe
all
anyone
of
else
the
in the yard?
evidence
Any
to
of
her.
your servants, perhaps?
Servants? Do you imagine that we would have any with Goliath? No one wishes to work in this house, even for double pay.
Oh yeah,
I
no.
didn't see
Okay, I
anyone
didn't
else.
realize
Only my
I
father and
wasn't
that
sure
diabolical
if
beast.
Awakened was the sequel or not because I thought that they would call it Chapter 2. Again, I genuinely
I'm
I
afraid
did
I can't
I
add
do my
anything
best not to
useful.
spoil myself
Had
despite
Goliath been
pre-ordering
aggressive
games
before?
and then not playing
It's
them for
dangerous,
forever.
but it was
I
never
just
aggressive near my
avoid
father.
like the plague.
My father would do anything for Goliath.
But that is
All the elephant
amazing,
had to
yeah.
do was clap its ears.
I'm
You
happy that I'm
envied
getting
him,
into
the
this
elephant, I
now.
mean.
And
Our
then
house is called the House of Ivory.
I'll probably pick up the
I've heard some
game,
people refer to me as the Ivory
the
Girl.
sequel,
And my room stinks of the animal.
pretty
As
soon.
if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult
I
to
mean,
live like this.
It would have taken one quick Google search. I'm not going to give myself the benefit of the doubt there. We haven't met
Miss
before.
Gilden, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity
But
to
it is
ride
definitely
that
understandable
balloon
that
outside,
given
but I
the
do recall seeing
nomenclature
you.
change
I
that I
lived at
didn't
my late mother's in
realize.
Sheffield at the time. I'm in no
So I'll give
spirit
myself
to
that
reminisce
brownie
right
point.
now. The elephant is out there.
You've never heard
The
the name
elephant
Violet
ain't
Holmes
here,
before?
it's out there. Look
Perhaps your father-
outside.
Please, Mr. Holmes. With that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Very
I mean, okay. I'm wondering which thing I should look at first. Wasn't there a trophy associated with... Hang on. I feel like I remember looking at the trophy list and there was something. Yes. Okay. Open Violet's room, spare the landlady's feelings, that's easy enough. Find the book. Where was it? Arrest 10 enemies. No. It was, something like everyone's a critic? Ah. Bazookiology. Okay. And there was a book in that one area. Ah, okay. Oop.
False idols? Oh, sounds utterly dreary.
Alright, I now
She packed
understand.
as much as she could carry.
Why did she pack so much? Oh, is she wed?
Ugh, the same dull poses on all romantic photographs.
She is married. What is on the
So
back?
idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it stales.
Hey, Sherry, we need to talk.
What do we have to talk about, John?
You found false idols. We need to find the remaining two.
Imogen
Does
does
bazooka even
feel a little
This paper be
odd.
good for anything but blowing one's nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry. There's something more. I'm serious.
Very well. I doubt it'll be worth it, but I will find them for you, John.
You'll thank me later. They're some of the most imaginative books I've ever read.
Okay, I hear you, John. I hear you.
Speaking aloud helps me think.
I hear you, pal. You are the odd one, though. Honestly, okay, I don't know which is odder. Imogen or John being imaginary. I don't know why that bothers me so much. I think it's because John Watson is arguably my favorite character of all time. There's nothing else in here, right? Whoops, wrong button. Never mind.
A commendable effort to barricade the windows.
And I need to talk
Who's
to
a
John.
cute bird?
Apparently I have more to say to her.
How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow, and that's not due to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen
How
life,
have you been
so
living
might
your
try
life,
reading
Sherlock?
about it at least.
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
Paul. He's my pirate. He's not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
Maybe he was
Your
the one that was
secret
injured.
is safe in my hands. Does Paul work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there. I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
A yachting champion? Well, that will be a first. I prefer dry land.
Oh, you know, it does
So
make
does
sense
my-
considering he hates movement that he would drown in water.
These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going somewhere?
My partner.
Oh,
change,
you know
a
what?
fresh start
That
abroad.
is fair. This
But now
is
I have to
technically
stay
way
here.
before he met
Here,
Watson.
an orphan.
I guess I would have to look more into Awaken just to see if it takes place at, 221B Baker Street and whatnot. That is an elephant statue if I ever saw one. Before I get to that, let us look at this desk. Okay, these are some questionable stamps, but that's fine. Got a prosthetic pinky finger.
A relatively functional choice to replace the finger.
Perfume! An elephant perfume.
Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some
Guess you
pink
liked
elephants with
smelling like an
this?
elephant? 1868.
I think Miss
Aww.
Gilden has barely matured.
Okay, but that's kind of a cute picture. Come on now. 1877?
I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
I'm hurt. Yeah, no, if you want to give me non-spoilers, like I'm guessing, does Watson actually make an appearance then? That's all I want to know. Is Watson real? Alright. Elephant's Man Cordona, Chronicle 1875. A local wealthy resident, Theodore Gilden, 55, has purchased an Indian elephant from a traveling circus. Mr. Gilden commented, "It is a wonderful opportunity. There is no one on this island better suited to provide such a comfortable home for this elephant. It is a paradise for a noble creature. No longer will this animal be locked in a tent with clowns. He will be my companion from now on, my second child, and I will protect him. Don't be jealous, people of Cordona. I am your best citizen. Only time will tell if this is a midsummer madness or not." The neighboring elite of Cordona are shocked to read the news, and furthermore to hear the terrible trumpetings of the beasts, but they are having to accept the eccentricity of one of Cordona's most popular, powerful men. Now we can all say that the richest of our island have troubles to bear too, the same as the rest of us.
His second child? An apparent son?
Okay, I'm
heir,
so
I'd say.
excited. That's all I needed to know. I have Watson. I have Watson. I'm sorry, John. You're great. You're really great. But I would prefer a Watson. Respectfully. Da-da-dum. Okay, so we have that. Got John to talk to. We got a bookcase. That's an elephant
What's so
enclosure?
special about this place? Another elephant?
Looks more like an enclosure, my dude.
A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen.
Ivory
Catchy
baths. I love
I
that.
should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around.
Okay. Is that his wife? Who is that? That's not Imogen, is it? Oh, yeah,
Nice
okay,
to
it's
see
my
her young
mother.
and smiling.
My apologies. Is this Otis? Theo, Violet, and Siger. Okay, so Theo is the one that died. That's our neighbor. He's over to the left. Siger... No, wait. Or is that the doctor? I'm sure I'll remember
From
eventually.
before Mycroft was born. Our family loves to prod at the past.
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
The nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's
Aw.
backside. What a wonderful life.
John.
Looks eccentric and smells eccentric.
Alright. Let me just do... Oh, I missed one thing on the
Quite the
bookcase.
spectrum. From the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution.
Oh, I love that. I don't know why that's so interesting to me. I love history. I'm a huge history and mystery buff. Let me just take a quick look. I think, yeah, because we want to talk with her boyfriend. I genuinely thought that that doll was you. Provide evidence. Let's provide the last of
Swift,
it just
is
to make
this name
sure.
familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my father in the old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
That's the word, yes.
Oh my gosh,
But to be
she didn't
truthful,
know the
I
word
really
for
don't think Mr.
archaeology.
Swift is
Whatever,
fit
it's
to be
fine.
one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology.
It's not like
from
it
my
was an
favourite
important
book
thing
series.
during that time
Oh,
period.
they are page turners.
Inspirational, I'm sure, but would you happen to know where this Mr. Swift might be found?
I don't.
In the middle
But
of
perhaps
nowhere.
You can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal
Oof.
papers with signatures and stuff.
Alrighty then. And then we've also got
And
this perfume.
which part of the elephant is in here?
It says
It's
dung,
quite pungent.
isn't it?
Oh, that. It's
Oh,
elephant
elephant
sweat.
sweat.
Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit.
Okay, so I got all the evidence I needed from her, apparently. We have to talk with her boyfriend, fiance, husband, whoever the heck he is. And then we need to go and talk to A. Swift. You know, the true Swiftie before Tay-Swizzle existed. Alright, so I'm missing some key evidence in here. Let me make sure I can't connect anything in the mind Palace. So, I definitely think Swift is probably the one that got hit. Okay, fine, it won't let me. That's fine. Let's see, garden decorations. Where am I even going? Clothing trader. Okay, so he's over in the old city. Southern Grand Saray. Okay, so here. And I can go ahead and go to the garden decorations trader, I guess. That's fine with me if I'm already going to be down there. Of course I don't have a fast travel point. That'd be too easy. Or I'm not even allowed to fast travel right now? What? Oh, because I'm in the building. I bet it's because I'm in the building. Which is rude. You're telling me I can't call one of these lovely sweaty people that purposely take me very slowly. Yeah, I had my moment. I figured it out. I connected the dots. Not well, but I connected the dots. Oh my gosh, please. Please, stop. Can I collect more news from the news kiosk? Where was that again? Sir?
All the newspapers are sold out.
What do you mean they're all sold out? They won't be sold out when my name is all over them again. Actually, they would be sold out because my name would be all over them again. Okay. Tale of an empty house. I could work on this in tandem, I think. Right? No, you're fine. I mean, of course there's a lag. You're fine. It's all good. Okay, so there's the clothing one, but this is what I want. I want this guy. Oh, we have the art. I could probably find my portrait in here.
You'll never find such magnificent paintings anywhere else. Just take a look.
Is my family portrait here?
House.
The Holmes family portrait. Oh my gosh. How could they? And Violet's portrait. Oh my goodness, she's selling them for an ostentatious amount of money. That's so mean. I can't believe that this is happening. I'm just going to check something real quick. Because I want to make sure... Like, I'm wondering if there's a specific order that I should be collecting these items in. I don't think there is. I think it's fine. For me to... I think I can do this in whatever order I please. I just don't know how many... Is it all of them? It's probably all of them, isn't it? In which case, I want to save some of my money just in case. I'll only buy back these 3 for right now, I think.
Enjoy your purchase.
I can't believe they're going about. Oh my gosh, that's so messed up. I mean, I understand what happened. They got auctioned off. They had to do what they had to do to get the money that they needed to cover funeral costs, but... Alright. How do I enter? He should be in here, right? Sir. Oh, wait. Crud. Wrong thing. Casebook. Gilded cage. This. Pen. Sir.
May I ask for your assistance?
That's a question I can answer.
Yacht Club members mentioned that Paul missed the race and no one has seen him since morning. He might be in his room in the workshop south of the Yacht Club. Okay, south, you say. South? Sir! I have a bone to pick. Okay, so I'll have to get all of them eventually. Gotcha. Does he look like... He looks like a total Chad. Okay, got it. He looks like a Chad. Alright, I didn't see anything. Oh. Oh, Whirlpool. That's the one that he does.
The Champion's Whirlpool. Pools bread and butter.
What if I just... Oh, gods! What are you doing in there? That's definitely him. Oh, wait, no, that's John. John, why would you do that? You know I can't swim. That's so mean. Oh, I don't even get to acknowledge the fact that... Oh, Whirlpool.
Bloodied bandages. Has someone been hurt?
He was the one that got knocked back.
Where would a champion hide a key?
In his boat. He would hide it in his boat. But you're too scared to freaking swim, Shirley. If I were a champion, I would hide it in the boat. Maybe there's something else. Maybe like in here. Nope. Maybe I can get in the storage room over here? I didn't even check the store. Oh, okay, yep, I can.
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
You should have a warning to cover your ears.
Oh, it's the other book.
Sails of Hatred. I suppose there is something for everyone, including champions.
What is... Oh my gosh, what is that
New
Western
archaeology
man
can be so
holding, like, the
exciting.
dynamite?
Exciting is certainly a word.
You have anything
We can
else to
become
say?
pirates and show them what should be stored in here.
Okay, maybe... Oh, I see. I probably had to do this so I could... I wonder if it's behind the plaque. Haha!
I hope
Oh,
Paul
and
is
it's
more
bloody.
skilled at yachting than he is.
It was a little bit bloody. Did you guys notice that? That was interesting. Let me in! Let me in! Okay. Can modify. Too
To earn
expensive.
big, you have to spend big.
So the rudder was too expensive. So instead he was focused on something else. You got a letter over here. You gormless gilly-wet foot. You think you can leech off of my family, steal my money, exploit my daughter? This ends today. Your career is over. I shall give you one final warning. If you refuse to cooperate, you'll find yourself in deep water, Gildan. Ooh. Daddy was not happy.
Mr. Gilden wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty.
What are these?
Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another.
There has to be one more. Maybe... Nope. Oh, okay. Cilicia Bookmarker Makers Tournament Race. You do not get to back out of our deal. You do not get to leave on a whim. We need you to get us fresh waves for our tea party. If you have any questions, the boys will be keeping an eye on you at the race. That is a little bit
earnings to sweeten the victory.
Scary. There has to be more to
An
it.
interesting place for a message to a champion.
I mean, it sounds a little bit threatening. Sounds a little bit like our dude was being threatened. Oh, these are darts?
A box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with
For the
drugs.
elephant? Maybe he wanted to kill the father so that he could be with the daughter?
An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these.
Doesn't seem like an... And he was all bloody, so, I mean, he would have been the one that got hit by the elephant at the gate.
Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks, sail weaving...
But this could also be a red herring. He might have gone there to check on Imogen and then ran into the elephant trying to kill. And that was caused by Swift. There are two things that could have happened here. Let me check my casebook. Fresh leaves, not waves. My bad. I can read cursive relatively well. Yeah, I noticed that these were kind of tea things. Are there drugs?
Undeniably psychotropes.
Ooh.
Not for toothache, I think.
Good to know. Oh wait, I didn't... Wait, what does... John, what have you have to say?
And show them what should be stored in here.
Treasure! Treasure! Okay, no. I didn't even look at the bandages. Whoops. The bandages that were over here. I'm so smart.
Bloodied bandages.
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
I must be missing something. Because it's still showing up on there. Theodore threatened Paul. Crap. Fatal battering? Crap. Ah! Okay, well, it has nothing to do with you. Got it. It's too early. I think that this is it. Did I not look hard enough?
A typical tea tin.
Oh, okay. I didn't look at the top of it. No wonder it was so gold. Alright, is that it?
Oi.
Yeah, it was actually
Hands
it.
off my
Cool.
possessions before you lose your fingers. Are you illiterate? The rules are written everywhere.
Well, actually, the storage was
the cabin
open.
boy himself.
Champion, you mean? I was right. You are illiterate.
Oh, that's
I
good to
think a couple
know.
of shiners might
Thank you.
teach you.
I didn't realize
One
that it
last
would put
chance.
itself away.
Who are you?
I am Imogen's friend. I am Mr. Gilden's friend.
I'm Sherlock Holmes, a friend of our mutual acquaintance, Miss
Also Imogen.
Look, you artichoke. Imogen has no friends.
Oh my gosh.
Except for me.
If you must try to insult people, it's better to know the meanings of the words that you're using.
You fancy you could teach a sailor to swear? Go ahead. Show me how inventive you are.
Oh, I've got
Stand
you.
still for a moment.
Observe. Okay, he's got a big nose. Oh. Bandaged arm. So they're lacking hit something hard. They're lacking an Adam's apple? Ooh, you be a female. Okay. So Paul Perks is a woman who disguises herself as a man to achieve a higher social position. She uses the privileges of men to pursue her personal goals. She puts all of her effort into sport even though it comes with the occasional accident on the open sea. Bruises and an injured arm are bandages of honor in this dangerous sport. She is a fearless yachtswoman and will not give it up even when it costs her. I freaking love stories like this. Like, for one thing, this was very true for the time period.
I'm impressed by how well a woman can handle a yacht and endure so many hardships on the open sea. The revelation of your nature could well humiliate so many rich men here. Not to mention,
like,
how
it was
you
actually
have
very
broken
common for
rules.
women to disguise
But I
themselves as men
understand. You've done
in the
this
mid to
forge a
late
real career in the
1800s.
sport. But tell me something. Has no one asked you why you don't grow a beard?
Shh. Have you been following me? You better not be wanting to end my career, because I swear you'll regret it if I get outed.
Damn you, Paul. I'm sick of... Who's this peacock? Does he know who I am?
I definitely know who you are not. You're not a dictionary reader, at least. I wanted to see how you... pals interact with each other in your natural habitat.
Oh? I don't remember how to do the
I'm afraid
combat.
I have
Oh
to
no.
admit.
Oh no, I don't know how to do the combat. I don't remember. It's been a hot second. It's fine, it's fine. I'll be fine.
I'm coming for you.
Overcome him. Don't rush.
Ah, you know what? It's fine. That's what I have to do. Nope, I'm not going to shoot you. So I'm going to arrest you.
I'm coming.
Why don't you have any...
Weaken him first.
Well, I would.
I couldn't miss the party.
Come on. Okay, got him.
Too simple.
Oh, I finally see the thing. No, no, no. You missed. Crap.
The snuff's ready.
I could just use the snuff, but I don't remember. Okay. I remembered. I figured it out.
No more crime for you until next month.
How do I arrest them? What? Why are you here? Whoa, crap. Oh, geez, that hurt. That hurt.
Time.
Oh, geez.
Overcome him. Don't.
Crud.
I couldn't miss the party.
Oh, I'm so hurt. Nope, nope. There's no need for that, sir. You came out of nowhere. Oh, I ran! How is that possible?
I'm coming for you.
Whatever, worth it.
I couldn't miss the party.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
I'm coming.
How many times do I gotta...
Give him the pepper snuff. Overcome him. Don't...
Well, I thought that that would be good enough.
Coming.
I'm gonna have to kill this one guy, aren't I? No, I'm not. Ah! Crap, it was left.
I'm coming for you.
No, you're not.
Put you 6 feet
I'm gonna have to kill you, sir. Goodbye. Reload. You missed.
I thought we were against murder.
He's the only dead one. Calm down, John. Oh my gosh, how many of these? How many guys are going to come for me? Why isn't it working? Great, he knifed me. Why did that John looking like knife me? Oh, okay, ignore them. Got it. Alright, now that I know how many are coming...
I'm coming for you.
How do you do?
Okay, when it's right, it's O. When it's left, it's square. Are you gonna...
Too simple.
Time to knock this guy out.
Got him.
Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready.
Oh, Sherlock, please. Ah!
Just
Ah, jeez.
Hello there.
Okay, not doing too badly now that I know we're
No more
how
crime
many
for
are
you
coming.
until next month.
not that easy.
I thought we were against murder.
Well, I hit him on his hat. It's not my fault that it didn't do it right.
I couldn't miss the party.
Okay, so whatever direction it goes in.
Take a
Got it.
rest, my
That
friend.
makes it easy. You know what? You're getting murdered.
No,
Can't
you
be
killed
bothered
him.
with you. Oh, please. I only murdered, like, one.
And there's no reward for
Oh,
risking
if they
my
have a
life.
mask on, the environment
Paul's
doesn't work.
explanation will suffice.
I guess I mugged them. Okay, he owes me.
Your
An
fellow
explanation.
mariners have a strange way of showing hospitality.
They were not my friends.
Yeah, in fact,
Are
they're
you sure? I would
threatening
rather
her.
risk my neck for someone who's at least honest and thankful.
Perhaps then don't enter someone's life and be so judgmental, pretending you're better than they are.
I mean, I am better than
Give
they
me your
are.
perspective and allow me to see through your eyes.
Bye-bye. Have a good one. Thank you for the follow. Where were you this morning?
What were you doing this morning, Miss Perks?
Don't call me that. I'm a champion. I was sailing.
The other club members told me that you missed the race this morning. Do champions not need to practice?
You've talked with them already. No, I wasn't racing. I visited the doctor after that attack on me. And then I had to honor the deal with the bandits you just took care of.
Huh. Theodore Gilden is
I
dead.
tried to tell you before, but your
I need
listeners
hydration.
interrupted.
I need.
Have you heard the news? Theodore Gilden is dead. Do you have anything to say?
Well, what a shock. To me, he was an angry old ogre. Good riddance. Was it Goliath
alright.
that killed him? Did it crush him? Break his bones? Come on, tell me. I want all the details.
You have an
Oh,
unusual
jeez.
way of showing grief. Imogen
big
wouldn't
stretch.
appreciate that. But yes, the animal could have been involved.
It's poetic in a way, isn't it? It takes a beast to kill a monster. I wish I could have been that elephant.
You should be more cautious. You're asking for trouble. You should be more cautious.
Business of yours, you should be more careful. Ruining your life at such a young age is ridiculous.
I am careful. Except for you, no one has noticed where I store the smuggled goods. If the police arrive, there's no link to me. It's common storage, not exclusively mine.
Provide evidence. Okay, we have to.
I don't know what this means.
Provide all of
I'm
it.
Clueless.
You're clueless about yourself?
You smuggle illicit psychotropes on your yacht. Not a delivery for the hospital, I'm sure.
Of course not. I've had to cut corners to earn some money. How might a person afford to pay for a yacht in an honest way? I don't know, although I'm smart. The buyers are my customers. Adults who are willing to pay for their pleasure, or weapons for jewels. Whatever they want me to deliver. Nothing criminal.
Well, it's your lucky day. I'm not here because of smuggling. Have you tasted this tea yourself?
I wouldn't have been a champion if I had used it. It's just a side business that keeps my career afloat. It's quite expensive to compete in yachting. Sometimes I cut corners.
Such as fixing Whirlpool yourself?
Exactly. And sometimes I just have to pay. That's how I earn money. I don't sell slaves or take the last mangear from a poor family.
Huh. Your box of darts?
A box full of darts.
Hey, that's mine.
I confiscated it. These darts appear to be filled with something.
No, it's a trank.
How powerful is it?
It's strychnine. Enough to instantly kill a small rodent. I haven't tried it on a human. Yet. I hope you know what you're doing.
Could it immobilize a larger animal, say, an elephant?
I've never tried, but I have wondered.
It seems as though Theodore Gilden hung a sword of Damocles over your life and career. Were these only words, or something more serious?
Check my forearm. Pulled muscles and bruises. Small cuts. Nothing that you could call serious.
I doubt that a man in his late 50s could wrestle you.
It wasn't him. He behaved like a rat and hired brutes. His boys tried to lock my hands behind my back, but I was faster and I escaped.
Was he so protective of his daughter, or was it your feminine secret that provoked him?
My guess is that he was protecting his property. As he saw it,
he treated her like a piece of
He treated
furniture.
her like a piece of furniture. He didn't want his daughter to be loved by anyone. What's more painful is that Theodore didn't allow me to love his daughter. Typical.
I'm not sure that your relationship with Imogen could be described as typical.
Are you afraid of a woman in trousers? Now that's typical of men.
Between yachts, darts, and notes from bandits, I've discovered many fascinating facts about you. But this, an installment of Nabe and Laura's adventures. Why did you sully your library with this?
It's a gift from Imogen. I didn't buy it. I might have turned a couple of pages, but nothing more. I swear.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but your literary taste has put you on my blacklist.
Oh my gosh.
A charming picture. I've heard that champions do often pose with their trophies.
Cheeky. It is a lovely trophy, though. I'm sure you will agree.
What is it that you like most about her? Her naivety? Her father's
excuse-moi.
A somewhat difficult choice. Especially now that her father is out of the equation. I don't know what you're suggesting.
Does this knife seem familiar? I didn't find it in
To
your
cut
competitor's
rope.
bag, to be clear.
This knife is as blunt as your humor. It's a bosun's knife, but it's not mine. I wouldn't be so careless as to mislay my tools.
A. Swift. Are you familiar with this name? The gentleman had business with Mr. Gilden.
Likely just another strange and wrinkled fellow like old Gilden was. Perhaps this Swift person has a rhino, and they wanted to see which pet was stronger. In other words, I don't know who he is, but I bet he's crazy like Theodore.
I doubt that court owner has ever boasted a battle arena for that size of mammal. You have an interesting imagination.
Alright. Only a few
Imogen
more.
doesn't strike me as an industrious young lady, so I find it strange that she was busy packing up all her belongings when Mr. Gilden died.
I think that she was...
favorable wind in your
yeah,
sails, isn't it?
I think
Is
she
it
was
so
ready to
suspicious
leave with
that
you.
a couple might embark on a trip? I wanted to thank her, so we planned to go traveling. A Theodore-free place without elephants.
The timing of it is suspicious, however. Your lady friend becomes an orphan and heir, and there's a planned trip directly afterwards.
An improvised romantic dinner will never please a spoilt girl. A planned voyage might. It's not spur of the moment.
What can you tell me about the elephant?
He's smarter than some people here, including his owner. Although I feel he could be dangerous, no matter how much he's fed.
Why is that? Have you ever seen Goliath attack anyone?
Well, not exactly. But I saw it, abusing some poor tree during one of its walks with Theodore. The expression on that old ninny's face was priceless. But it wasn't funny to look at. Believe me, it was frightening.
Okay, so that was all I needed. Theodore Gilden was highly motivated to destroy Paul's career and well-being, even going so far as to hire criminals. I think we have to go and talk to Imogen again? I think. I might be wrong. But we've officially gotten all of the evidence there. Oh, I have to leave. I have to leave. I have to physically leave here. How do I leave? How do I exit? Oh my gosh. Is it this door? Aha! I'm so smart. Alright, we go over here. Let's go talk to Imogen again, because we still don't have a clue. We still don't have a clue regarding, who the heck Swift is, so, you know.
Have you seen what your father sent to Paul?
This is despicable. My father was never a gentleman, but this crosses the line. I knew that father wasn't fond of Paul, but this is just awful. If only he could have seen how good Paulie is to me. I've nothing to say about this. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
Are you aware that Paul smuggles drugs for a dangerous gang?
Mr. Holmes, I've already told you. I call him a pirate in play. He's not an actual pirate. He's a champion and a brave gentleman, not a thug.
Are you sure about
Let us agree
that?
to disagree on that. But don't be surprised if one of his clients knocks on your door.
Okay. It's looking like... So... Let's see what I can figure out here. I'm trying to think. For one thing, let's check over here again, because it's glowing and I don't know why. Like, maybe I missed something. Oh.
Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
And then he's
Why do I
taking...
get the worst jobs?
Oh, is this why? He's taking the picture?
A royal suite for a favourite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most... This is quite comfy.
Oh my gosh, Sean. Alright, let us see here. So... they were working together on a project in the old city. I think City Hall will have more information. Because, you know, like, this is a construction plan. It's not going to be the police. It's not a case or anything like that. Alright. Keep moving forward. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Not that way. Maybe I have to go around the other way. I kind of figured that it would be over toward City Hall because... Hi, Mimi. Hi, Sweet Pea. Come on. I don't understand. I don't get why I can't go in. Maybe it's because of time of day. Let me take a look. Researched this in the archives. Maybe there's another entrance? Please move. There we go. Okay, there is
familiar to you?
another entrance. Indeed. I am smart.
Are you lost, sir?
Not at all. I'm right where I need to be. I'm Sherlock Holmes, by the way.
Ursula Oni, the chief archivist. How can I help you exactly?
I need to take a look at the history of Cordona and its islanders to retrieve some, hopefully, useful
I need to find out
Your brother Mycroft told me
what
that
they
you
were
direct,
planning with
and
this
now that
whole
we've met,
ivory
I can see that it's
business.
true.
Someone in our family has to balance the
Ugh.
evasive nature of
All
my
right.
brother. Well, may I use the city archives?
You may, of course, but in return...
Oh my gosh, she's actively
That's a high
flirting
price
with
to pay
us.
for looking at your archives.
I was teasing you. Pay no attention to me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go look at your archives. Thank you, madame. Okay, that's the archivist, so I imagine the archive is right next. Hello, John. Alright. For a construction plan, would be for citizens. Might be... well, no. No, it might be a business, right? Yeah, it's business. Period. Would have been British. legal docs. District Old City. British. Guess I don't need the rest of it. Oh, okay. Registration of Gildan and Swift LTD. Oh my gosh. Notice of registration by authority of the government of Cordona. This deed registers the creation of Gildan and Swift Ltd. On this day, 21st June 1877. Theodore Gildan is the sole proprietor and founder of the above enterprise and shall provide finances and the land known as the Roman outskirts. Arthur Swift is a founding partner and shall provide finances and his services as an archaeologist. The primary purpose of the enterprise is to perform archaeological research in the ruins located at the intersection of Bazaar Road and Arnott Street beyond the fortification walls in Old City, Cordona. The sole proprietor, undersigned, hereby agrees to fund archaeological research in exchange for ownership of any uncovered items of historical value. The founding partner, undersigned, hereby waives all finders' rights and ownership of items uncovered in the archaeological dig in exchange for the exclusive right to publication of all academic findings thereof. That is a horrendous deal. Here, why don't you go ahead, do all of the work. I'll just take all of the items.
With your love for archives, you would have made the perfect bureaucrat.
Alright. What is it? I don't know what that was about, Mimi. Hi, silly girl. Okay, so we have to go at the Bazaar Road. Okay, it's like right here. Bazaar Road and... Wait, what was it? Bazaar and... Arnott Street. Okay, Okay. Oh, right here.
Are you able to help me?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Oh no, I don't care about these. I'm leaving. I know where I have to go now. Do I have anything near that though? No. No, I do not. Okay, alright. We're just gonna gun it then. We have no choice.
The treasures await you.
Nope, that is not the way. We're going this way. What is this? Harbor Master Building.
Hey.
Sailor, you good? Love how I can just run this whole island. You know, in like a matter of 10 minutes. Sherlock doesn't need speed run. We actually want to turn right here. Please get out of my way. Sherlock stops for no one. Faster go this way. Yep. come here. Yeah, okay. I'm surprised that there were no dips. That's pretty amazing. Not gonna lie. I mean, hell, my PlayStation has dips. What the hell is that? Rude. The struggle is real. Crud. Oh no. I went off-road. Is there a way out? Oh, okay, okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. This way, left. Yep, this'll do. And then to the right, to the right, to the right, right. Now where? Either or will do. We're gonna go this way, though.
I remember the monument, Cordona's legendary pirate, the Robin Hood of the place. Do you recall it, John?
I do. I wonder if... What is that?
Karim of the Silver Hand, the pirate with a golden heart. I told you I remembered him.
Hey, Sherlock, I'm up here. Guess what I've found? A riddle, and it's about a treasure. Listen to this.
Okay, I'm listening,
What?
John.
John, you've surpassed yourself.
The first riddle, a hand with treasure... blah, 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 blah. A hand with treasure, quest so sweet. Stand where Eurus Road and Crooked Street meet. A few steps toward the mosque left at the first stairs and find the courtyard a wishing well shares. Oh, that's easy enough.
Come on, Sherry. This is just like the old days. Sherlock and John on a pirate's treasure adventure.
May I ask you something?
I can't help you, friend.
Excuse me, just one question.
I clearly have nothing to do with what you are asking about.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Police snitch. Albanian ferryman. Hostile. Interesting.
From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig. From day to night.
May I ask you something?
You shouldn't have left your mansion.
What?
You won't get any answers from me.
Okay then.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry.
From
Who are
day
you
to night,
asking
Aiden
about
stands
what
there,
and dressed as
recruiting
what?
non-rebellious workers for the dig. From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig.
Non-rebellious workers
From day
for
to
the
night,
dig.
Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers.
So I need to look like a non-rebellious worker? Is that right?
For the dig. From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig. From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig. You're being an eyesore. No entry for you. From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting...
Okay, I hear you.
non-rebellious workers for the dig.
Help me, please.
You shouldn't have left your mansion.
Okay, they're not going
You
to give
won't
me
get any
anything. I
answers
feel like
from
this is exactly what happened with the stupid maids, too. Okay, alright, let me try and think.
From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig. From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig.
How do I... Okay, maybe under my options it'll remind me how to do this. How to play... Chemical analysis, dialogues, gossip. There we go. Oh, okay,
From day
okay.
to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebel.
He's pro-British. He's not deep-dicking. He's apparently got a neck scar. Bought new shirt? What? No. It's me money. Crud. Let me just go far away and then try getting closer again.
From day to night,
Okay. So we know it's not deep digging. We know it's not bought new shirt. We know that's that. Scar, not very tired, change jobs, pro-British. Okay. With a pro-Brit attitude, well, I happen to be British, so I think that they will like me just fine. Alright. Northern Old City, which I thankfully happened to pass by. Okay.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Fine, then. That's a boy in blue. Okay, Let me just make sure.
Could you help me?
I can't help you, friend.
Oh, well, fine then. I was hoping that I'd find... Like, I was imagining that I would probably need clothing to trick him. But I'm not seeing any stores. Golden eel. Feel like I'm going insane. Okay. The dig. So he's over towards the market, right? Maybe it's at, oh, is he at Old City Market, maybe? He's at the Old City. My bad. My bad. I figured it out. That is, unfortunately, the nearest thing. Okay. There we go. Okay.
The market square, beating heart of the old city.
I wonder if this is
Hey. Where? I love how I was right.
Excuse me, just one question.
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine?
Well, I genuinely just wanted to buy clothing items off you. Jean gets Chrysler.
Don't pass by. Welcome. Well, let's pick something that suits you.
Oop. Hoomstov. I has calls. Okay, I got a worn out suit. Worker's apron. I think I need that. I see.
A good choice.
I look
Good
like a
choice
true worker. Okay,
Sir, kind sir, might I steal your attention?
I am not buying.
Ah, that is the thing. You won't waste a single mangear. I am a digger, you see, and I have heard of a dig site so deep
I am
it
loving
clogs
this.
your
Oh my
ears.
gosh,
I want to be
Sherlock.
there.
Why are you telling me this?
I have heard of a man recruiting for such a dig. A man with a scar, such as the one that you're hiding. And your boots are dirty with the deep clay I am so familiar with. I hope it wasn't too rude of me to point that out.
You have a good eye. And you just want to dig? Dig deep and that's it? What's the catch? Are you in desperate need of money?
Oh, there is no catch, sir. I won't even ask for advance pay. Just give me a shovel and I'll dig a hole like you've never seen.
Huh. Is that so? Well, I have to ask you an important question first. Would you be fine working for Brits?
I'm all for them.
I am all for them.
Well, you say that, but can you prove it?
I'll sing the anthem.
I'll sing you a very special song. God save our gracious queen.
Cut it! Or people here will make you their queen.
I can also speak in limericks.
please don't. You might be a little bit weak in the head, but a natural bone digger with a keen eye is what we need. Take this permission slip and go to this address. The guard will let you in and check with the professor once you're there.
Okay. Check with the professor. I'm guessing A Swift. A Swizzle. Hang on. I have to look something up real quick. Ah! I thought that this would be easy to find. Okay, well, I guess I'll just... Hang on. Collect all of the backpacks. Don't ask questions, guys. I'm taking the Spider-Man quiz for PlayStation. The first one you battle in Marvel Spider-Man is Kingpin. Which do you get with 100% completion? Is it the wrestler suit? The undies suit, maybe, I guess is what they actually call it. So I think... Okay, so we can't do... We have electro pulse? Do we not have electro pulse? That's what it is. I know we have Venom Punch. I think it's Electro Pulse that we can't do. Spot does not appear in Miles Morales. Just the strike suit, I think. Yeah, Ghost Strike for strike suit. And Rhino is the first one that you face, and my email is this. At least the one associated with my PlayStation. Submit. Oh, cool. I got the 25-point reward, and I only had to look up really 2? I got over a certain amount. Well, I would love... I just have to watch the trailer. Whatever. I'll do that later. I should focus on what I'm doing, like a good egg. And in order to do that, I think I go to the... Should just have to go to the dig site now, right? And that was over up here. So let me just... Okay. This way, apparently. I couldn't remember which way I had to go. Happy I found it. It's over towards here.
Stop loitering.
I'm going in. Alright, cool. I made it. Arthur! I have a question for you. Are you Arthur?
Talk to the professor.
Do you know anything about
He's the old
this?
fellow. I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Okay, fine then. Are you the professor?
Where's
You
the
look like you might be a
fire in your
professor.
eyes? Where's the smile? I am sick and tired of seeing apathy among the new workers.
Sir, believe me, I do have the spark. I want to start work straight away. It's as important to me as it is to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm on the verge of a great discovery.
I'm ready to work.
I am ready to work.
Splendid. Do you know what I am working on?
Archaeological treasure.
Archaeological treasure. You're hoping to find something priceless, something that will change our history.
Bravo, young man. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's true. We're looking for Vitus Lemonius's tomb.
I'll help you. That is my goal as a worker.
Good. Listen to me carefully, then. I hate repeating myself. I am Professor
Oh,
Swift.
that's actually
We have three
interesting.
rules
They
here.
picked
Don't
Lemonius for a
touch
reason.
anything, always return the tools, and don't distract me unless you find something.
Sounds simple enough. Are you the only one in charge here, Mr. Swift?
Yes, I am the only one, and no one else. You hear anything other than that, it's a lie. People of your kind can have difficulty understanding who's in charge.
People of my
Wait a minute.
kind?
Memorize my face, and then
Jeez,
get to work.
tough crowd.
Oh, I will definitely take a closer look to memorize my superior.
Observe. Inconvenient, but continues to wear. He's not married. Meticulous. Thick notebook. Ooh, elbow bruises. I think this is the one that fell. Wish I could get a look at the back of his head. Unmarried. And he's been on his knees. Indifferent or poor. Knowledge seeker. Boop.
I wish I could be as passionate about something as you are, Mr. Swift. You value knowledge and dedication over everything else.
It's a long road, young man. A sharp eye and attention to detail are the only stepping stones along this path. You have to sacrifice everything you love for the larger prize.
Exactly. So much in life is superficial. I wish more people would understand.
I never heard a truer word, lad. Folk will ignore what truly matters in life, and for what? Convenience.
Bold words indeed. I doubt that many scientists would be willing to support their bragging with fieldwork.
The academic world is full of restrictions. Our honorable professors are too afraid to dirty their hands. God forbid if they have a stain on their shirt. You can follow in my footsteps. You can start learning by returning to work. Show me what you can find.
Show you what I can find. Okay. Titus and Vetus Lemonius were legendary legates of the early Roman Empire, starting their military career to suppress the riots of Bellovaci and Allobroges. They were the key commanders during the Siege of Mutina and the Battle of Actium. With the new Emperor Augustus, the brothers received twin swords, presumably the ones previously belonging to Romulus and Remus. The brothers served as legates to conquer the Dalmatian and African provinces and were famous for their worship of the minor gods. Titus honored Eurus while his brother prayed to Zephyrus. Not much is known about the brothers except for the description by Pliny the Elder. Titus wore the skin of a lion with its head on the helmet, a tradition he picked up while being a signifier. Vitus held a shield large enough to cover the sky, though the exact locations of the tombs remain unknown. Historians know that Titus died in the spring of 10 AD, while Vitus in the autumn of 12 AD.
Straw dolls. Eerie, but effective for a scene recreation.
Oh, I want one of these. Or two.
Oilcloth. Won't fade and waterproof. Enough here to make 10 sails and more. A plan for this whole operation.
Okay. Near the city of Corinth, British archaeologist Sir George Griffiths has discovered the well-preserved tomb of a Roman legate, General Education. Titus Lemonius, owner of the legendary twin sword of Romulus, gifted by Augustus himself, first emperor of the Roman Empire AD. In an exclusive interview, Sir George has described the find as a priceless addition to the history of humankind. The entrance was found by the removal of several blocks of soil around prominent statues revealing the tomb. According to Sir George, the statues represent the life of Titus, a female statue, presumably a mother, holding a basket of fruits looking to the west. Another female figure, perhaps Autumn, with a sickle in her hand, looks to the east. Sir George presumes that these statues are hidden allegories of Zephyrus, a minor god of the west wind, and the other Eurus, god of the east wind. All of this being played in a circle with the statues of the two brothers Titus and Vetus.
This might prove useful. I'll note it down. This reminds me of my father's room.
Ah! Ah! Huh? Aha! Last book.
Sharpest pickaxe. A guilty pleasure of the real archaeologist. Missing your Laura, Mr. Swift?
Hey, a word about the trilogy.
Right then, you literary expert, what was so important about these books? Or did you simply need some kindling?
It's inspirational. I have a plan. Are you listening?
I wish I wasn't, but I am.
So, we catch a monkey, a langur, for example, then we extract some blood from it.
What? Why?
It will make us forever young, Sherry.
Oh my
Page
gosh,
127
John.
of the second book.
Oh, I am so done with this.
No, wait. Then how about we make a wax statue?
I've stopped listening, John.
Ooh. That honestly looks more like Sidon. Cool.
Somehow the text remains legible. Let's see if I remember my Latin.
Vetus rests nearby, beware the one who wishes to disrupt his sleep, for he is guarded by the gazes of his brother and the autumn wind. I see. Holding like a sickle?
A sickle for harvesting. The ancient Romans honored the seasons.
This must have been the statue that was holding the fruit, maybe?
A goddess? A mother? Someone's wife? There were 4 statues here originally.
I wonder what the 3 other statues look like.
Oh my gosh, Sean. Really? I think I need...
Swift lost his temper when he learned what happened to the statue.
Where? Where is that coming from? Okay. Workers at the dig site found a statue with a lion helmet head. It originally lay on the pedestal closest to the beach, but someone kicked it over the edge. As a result, the statue broke and the pedestal remains tilted. Okay.
I see now. Mr. Swift didn't realize the significance of the statues.
Alright, time to play as John. Can I change which ones they are? Oh, I see. Okay, so it goes without saying that this one is more than likely her, right? The one nearest the beach was the lion head. Oh wait, I guess that's that one.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
What do you mean concentrate? Okay, alright. Maybe I have it slightly incorrect. Right, we have Sherry. Maybe I have them flip-flopped. But then how would it face that direction? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, but this one has to face the beach. No, no, no. Okay, it's facing the beach. Maybe like this? Oh, okay.
Seems everything's in place. Now, let's see what this has to tell us.
Well, I just got immensely lucky, I think. No, apparently not. Arthur may have received his injury while falling on Gildan's shed. So both of these could have been a thing. Gotcha. Okay. Think.
Working and living by the sea. What a dream.
Oh, what's that over there? This be it? Dig!
Here is your discovery, Mr. Swift. Hey, look at this. What have you found? Don't let anyone touch anything there. Eureka! I found you, my friend.
Okay. Now we can finally... Ah! Is he told me not to touch this, right? Yup. Ah, it seems he was very interested in the tusks and trunks. He also has a poison dart thing.
Box of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
Okay, so a personal diary of Swift. He describes his personal life and research, and also a dispute between himself and Theodore Gilden over the dig site. Day 1224. Theodore always uses his wealth to shut down complaints. I'd rather he bought a brain with more purification, so that he were smart enough to see the bigger picture. Not everything revolves around your damn elephant. I have only a few months before he will commence construction. He even lacks the imagination to build something beautiful. Ivory baths. The mundanity. I must think, lest our invaluable history be buried by the inconsequential.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I was just reading your diary.
Trying to take over my research, are you? I come here to pick up my diary, and I find you snooping around. Explain yourself.
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
I sent
Theodore
myself.
Gilden's premature death brought me here.
Theodore is dead? How can that be possible?
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilden, does it not?
Did I hear an accusation?
I would
I
never.
have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation.
Last contact with Mr. Gilden.
When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilden?
A couple of days ago. We discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however. He was already inventing new projects. It wasn't a long conversation.
I see.
I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not forgetting Goliath.
Eccentricities and problems, Mr. Holmes. One of many.
I mean, she wants him put down. Where were you this morning?
Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than on the surface.
When did you learn about Theodore's death?
Just now. You
I
just
mean, he
told
was
me.
acting pretty
And you aren't
surprised.
surprised, shocked. I won't tell anyone if you shed a tear or two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr. Holmes, for the news to truly shake me. Will you allow me to return to my research? Or
I
are
mean,
you
he does
insisting
have
on
an odd
remaining an
reaction
obstacle?
in comparison
Oh,
to
I
Paul,
haven't even
because
started
Paul was understandably angry and slightly happy.
You have a weakness for nostalgia. Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I
Hey
can
now.
think of.
But you aren't answering the question.
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life to keep my memory clean from misinterpretation. Letters and pages don't lie.
But the writer of the text can. What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your sleep.
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal, such as an elephant. Might it be enough to stop it, make it faint?
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it.
I'm just going to use all of them.
With this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. Goliath is a frightening animal. All I wished to do was to understand the creature. As any scientist would do, I researched, analyzed, and drew conclusions.
And what conclusion did you draw?
That Theodore Gilden made the animal miserable. He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there. Moving on.
What's with this intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge less?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political
You know, it's actually interesting that they say that. Do you know that American companies, we actually hire, like acting companies, we hire British actors and actresses because they're cheaper than American?
Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have
Isn't that sad?
Fritter and fight with everyone you meet. I don't have such.
But also, it's sad on both
Our
sides.
Receive enough pay
that
for
the
what
British
they
don't
do.
charge more,
So
and
don't
that
start a discussion you know nothing
we
about.
do that in order to avoid hiring American actors. Like, even for certain film franchises and individuals. Like, I don't know.
Moving
it's weird.
on.
Okay.
As far as I can tell, you're a man
I don't
of
know
the
why
academic world, so...
This is literally not important. Okay,
I've nothing to add. Moving on. I'm a busy man.
Your partner had a very specific attitude towards the things he treasured. Was this...
I'm a busy man. I'm a busy man.
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is this knife yours?
Do I look like a fellow who carries a knife? I don't need
It's
it.
for rope,
There
though.
are plenty of uses for it on the site. And outside of it.
I have other people to cut ropes for me, Mr. Holmes.
Gilden's elephant is quite an unusual addition to Cordona's fauna. What is your scientific opinion on that?
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild animal trapped inside a stone pen.
Oh,
Goliath
jeez.
needs savannas,
Okay, this...
fields, lakes.
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No,
What I find
animals
odd is the
don't
fact
kill in
that
a
he
typical sense.
had
I
his
can only
robe
presume that it tried
hanging
to
in the
protect itself
tree.
from captivity, from Theodore. It was a gilded cage that was predestined to break. I'm a busy man.
Have you seen this person before? The one beside Imogen Gilden?
No, but he's with Imogen, so I suppose that he's a friend of hers. That girl always has her head in the clouds. I could have said Theodore was different, but that wouldn't have been entirely true.
I mean, they're a pair of
Away
the
with
two of them.
fairies, was he?
That's one way of putting it. Either way, I don't know much about Imogen's life or her friends. The type of elite that pretends to be educated. I'm a busy man. Moving on.
Did this plan cause a rift in your business
I
relationship
mean,
with
obviously,
Theodore Gilden?
yes.
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't share a common vision of what is more important, the past or the future. In my opinion, we can't build a future without knowing the past.
So you wanted to save
Ooh,
the two
I kind of
arbiters
agree with
here,
that
or
mindset.
perhaps your control over the research?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind, nothing less and nothing more.
Okay. I think it's time for this. Okay. I'm wondering if I can't do a chemical analysis. Yeah, here we go. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this properly. how do I do this? Oh, jeez. What if I just simply didn't put any reaction towards it? I just did that. Oh, I see what I have to do. Da 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 da. Okay. Unknown third party. Oh, wait. It's trying times. Yeah, I still don't know about those two. Okay. So, we have the means. Okay, so I have to get whatever that is first.
This fabric will work.
Okay. And then I need the foghorn as well, apparently. So that'll be down here. Oop. How am I not considered outside? This is so dumb. Alright. So... we're going to come over here, go down here, go to the right, go down, go back up, go over to the right, go to the workshop right over here, and then we're gonna pick up the foghorn, which was over in the supply room. Yep.
It might fool an elephant.
Mrs. Nini seemed to know her sewing inside out. I bet she missed us.
I hope Miss Nini won't misunderstand me.
Miss Nini was over... It was over towards the police station. I remember that. And the police station is right here. It's like right over there. Eek, eek, eek. My nose is itching so much. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Oh wait, I actually got that right on the money. That's kind of hilarious.
He's even been putting up posters.
That is the hotel. Out of my way, child. Okay, I remember that being near it. Yep.
Good day, madam. I've come to you with a special
I have a special
requirement.
request.
The tailors on the street can't help me, I'm afraid. Could you make a doll for me?
Oh, Senor Holmes. You taught the police how to do their job, and they found the thief. Of course I will help you. But what sort of doll? A child's doll, such as my great-niece might play with?
A little larger than your typical doll.
Signore, I don't understand. Boy, girl, animal, and what color?
Oh.
Animal.
Me. Oh. Okay. I will sit up.
Amorous animal.
I was lying down. It was fantastic.
I am an old lady who's seen it all.
Big.
Tell me what you
Big.
need.
I need a life-size elephant.
Stretch. Grab my
I
water.
think Mrs. Nini outdid herself with this one. Is that a tail?
That's a trunk, John, but I must agree with you that it's her masterpiece.
Well, let's not waste any time.
Okay. We need... Mimi, I can't see my love. I am sorry. Coal gas shed in Gilden's yard to inflate the lure. What? We're going to inflate the lure. Oh, is it gonna be the balloon? Interesting. Okay. We can use the balloon. Whoop. This way. My brain had to recompute for a second. Don't judge me.
The game is on.
So, what's the plan? I hope it all doesn't go horribly wrong.
We know that the elephant is seeking a female. We can arrange that. A doll with the appropriate scent might do miracles.
So you're a marriage broker?
Yes, I am a
Well, I
marriage
suppose that
broker.
makes me
How
a
did
groomsman.
you know?
Oh, she is a bit breezy, I must say.
Well, Goliath is eager for a single female elephant in his area. It should be just enough for his taste. You'll need to trust me.
Are we ready? I can't stand the tension.
We're ready. Let's call the elephant.
Do you like raisins? How do you feel about a date?
How could anyone resist?
If I told you that you had a nice trunk, would you hold it against me?
I knew a lady once who said just that.
Please show me a night I'll never forget. Oh, rude. Oh my gosh.
Too bad I'm not an elephant.
If you were a chicken, you'd be impeccable.
Take your time, Sherry.
Here I am. What were your 2 other wishes?
That deserves a slap. And then a kiss.
And here's our lovesick friend.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you bringing it here? I won't allow you to leave it.
I assure you that it is only a temporary measure. It won't be long until the elephant is gone, I promise you.
My goodness. Oh my gosh. Hang on. I wanted to take down the "if you were a chicken, you would be impeccable" line. Don't ask me why. Aww. Poor baby. Aww. He's so angry.
It injured itself while running through the forest.
Aw, sweetheart.
A feathered fletching. There's something in the needle. This might be promising.
What about your tusk, honey bunches?
The left tusk is larger and more worn. You're a left-tusked elephant.
Oh, he looks high.
Peaceful and compliant. Almost a gentleman.
Almost a gentleman. Okay. Let us see here. Chemical analysis. Oh god, it's my eyes. Okay, so we need 3 and minus... I think... Okay, minus 3. Okay, I see how to make this work. Once you get the hang of it, you can do it. Once you get the hang of it. I think. So for one thing, we're going to save Goliath. Okay, hang on. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go and accuse... I'm gonna go and accuse Arthur. We're gonna see if that gets me anywhere.
Stop.
Okay.
Be swift. Be swift. Be swift.
I'm going to arrest Arthur and free Goliath. This is what I'm coming to. Accused.
You are guilty, Mr. Swift. Killing Theodore Gilden was a testing challenge. You succeeded.
What makes you think I'm somehow involved in Gilden's
Oh,
death?
I've got plenty,
My
sir.
partner's death, I might remind you.
You were at the crime scene.
You were there when Theodore Gilden died.
Nonsense. I visited him many times, but I wasn't there when the elephant killed him.
Then I must have made a mistake because the murderer met Goliath's rage personally. The perpetrator was hit by the gate and thrown into the shed. Your bruise matches the contour of the broken hole. One further detail is that the murderer had a bosun's knife, fairly useful in a place where one might cut ropes and fabric, such as, I don't know, the dig site?
So I
That's
do
your
think...
interpretation of the facts, Mr. Holmes.
I do
You've
think
simply
that he's
aligned them
more
to suit
guilty
your
than, oddly
hypothesis.
enough, Paul.
It's not a
Because the
hypothesis once
thing is
proven,
that
it's
Paul...
theory, Mr. Swift. Your dart uses strychnine to kill rodents at the site, is that correct?
Well, yes, that is its purpose.
The same dart with strychnine was found on Goliath. The very
The
same
reason that I
substance
think
is
that
a
it's
powerful
Arthur and not
stimulant.
Paul
It causes convulsions, a flow of energy.
is because Paul
You
very well could have
shot
gotten
Goliath.
injured
The elephant became extremely
from the
energetic,
fight
agitated,
that they
and so
had.
terrified that it killed its
Arthur
owner.
has
For a
no
man of
reason
your
to be
age,
injured and
it was
bruised.
easier to hit a larger grey target than a small man.
You said it yourself. Goliath killed Theodore, and your strychnine speculations are absurd. Only athletes use it as a stimulant, not elephants.
True, but one dart of strychnine would not be enough to kill the elephant, and you knew it.
And he's done his research on it.
Let me tell you a story. A man spends almost 5 years of his life locating an artifact. He puts every ounce of energy and money into his research. The same man even goes so far as to sign a contract with a ruthless man, a businessman. It was a risk, but the reward would be worth it. Years go by and there's still no result, so the businessman decides to end the man's research. He spits on the research, he promises to bury the site under an eccentric project. All of this is just his whim. Theodore Gilden could do anything he wanted with this place, and you were anxious about the fate of your research.
I just want to see
You
him
wished
go
to
on.
protect
I
it.
don't know why.
You tried to tame Gilden's eccentricity, but you killed him instead.
Theodore wasn't trying to sabotage my career. We had a disagreement.
It could
and
just be
wasn't
that
as dire
Goliath
as you
killed him
describe it. He
in
wasn't
general.
a pleasure to talk to, but killing him? Nonsense.
Arrest Arthur, free Goliath.
Theodore Gilden was a capricious man, extremely impulsive. But the cold-blooded nature of your plan makes you even more dangerous. You feel nothing. You show no
Like, it
remorse.
is odd
You
that he
simply
had done so much
calculated
research
me.
on elephants.
And that is why you are under arrest.
Nothing. You have nothing on me.
I think I'll let the police decide if my findings are substantial enough for prosecution.
This is all a dreadful mistake. This can't be happening.
I mean, technically the elephant did kill Theodore.
Goliath is innocent and he should be free. He is not the real murderer here. That is the apex of your career, Mr. Swift. Farewell.
I told you Mr. Swift was not a real archaeologist. He was a murderer. I knew there was something wrong with him.
Fortunately for us, being a murderer was not his profession. And about the elephant.
While you were busy, I've dealt with it. No thanks to you. I asked you to solve this wretched problem, but you didn't.
I couldn't be in two places at once, Miss Gilden. I was catching your father's murderer. But how have you dealt with it?
A man agreed to take the elephant away. He came to me asking for permission to relocate it to his property, and I accepted.
Well, congratulations, I suppose.
You're okay.
Is one less problem.
Actually, two, Mr. Holmes. I found my father's possessions that you can take with you and disappear.
I appreciate it, truly.
Well, someone has to do something. Take everything if you need to, and leave me be.
Take care of yourself, Miss Gilden.
My gosh. So aggressive when I figured out everything. Okay, so a letter. My dear Theodore, you know I value our friendship more than most other bonds. We share the same restless soul, and your acceptance and support in trying times has been a blessing. I'm endlessly grateful for the turn of fate that saw Saigar and I join the same expedition as you. It changed my life for the better. Nevertheless, I am not blind nor a hypocrite. I know that your feelings towards me have deepened. Forgive me, Theodore, but I do not feel as you do. I must spare you the pain of one-sided love before it is too late. Please see the enclosed necklace you so thoughtfully gifted in remembrance of our adventure together. I cannot in good conscience continue to wear it. I know this letter will cause you such hurt, and for that I can but apologize deeply. Yet my heart is with Saigar, who is still unaware of your desires. If this sees the end of our friendship, I will understand, but I truly hope we can continue to share the conversations, collaborations, and kindnesses that have brought me such joy all these years. Yours respectfully, Violet.
My mother always wore this around her neck until one day it disappeared. I was wondering where it went. She said it was a birthday present from a good friend.
Oh. I'm having a war flashback. Mother! Mother! Mother had a key and a room that the doctor went into. It's a little bit creepy, Dr. Otto, whatever your name was.
I just had another glimpse of a memory, John. It's fuzzy, but I'm sure it happened somewhere in the manor.
Finally moving forward. Shall we go?
Okay, we're going to go to this next part of A Mother's Love. And we're going to get right on that again. Because I think... that we get into Violet's room here. Okay. Let us go back home. Oh, I'm so happy I got the family portrait.
You, Sherry. You can talk to other people and they won't ignore
This
you.
portrait was... And I envy you. You can ignore any person you're bored with. You don't miss out on much. Most men are dull, unlike yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
This portrait was painted some time before my father's death. I would guess it's the only depiction of him that remains.
So messed up that they auctioned that off. So that was Shirley's room. It would make more sense for her room to be on the first floor because of the TV and whatnot. There was a mirror nearby. Thought for sure that it would be on... It says on the first floor and there was a mirror nearby. This must be it.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
It looks like a double door. That's what's weird. I feel like I'm losing my brain. Okay, well, this is the... Why would this be Violet's room? You had?
I had a surprise for my mother.
Dirt heavy.
You had a shovel with you, John. I was holding an ancient Greek vase, or rather, quite a big piece of it. I remember now, we dug up the vase from Greek ruins here on Cordona, and were eager to show my mother right away. For some reason, the door was closed. We knocked.
But
And there was no
nobody
answer.
answered. We thought that she was busy.
So we left the vase and ran downstairs. I decided to gather some archaeological tools in order to take a closer look at the vase.
But then we heard something, didn't we?
Yes. It came from upstairs.
The vase was broken, shards scattered all over the floor. And your mother was standing at the door.
Indeed, John. I doubt it was her. Let me concentrate. Otto Richter was standing there, furious at us. Dr. Richter told us never to disturb my mother when the door is closed. He said she had broken the vase.
But we didn't believe him. I bet he smashed it.
Wow. That's pretty
The things
aggressive.
are still here.
Presumably Mycroft never felt the need to sort through it all.
Or couldn't bring himself to.
No. He would have put it behind him and moved on. My brother is not one for sentimentality.
Okay. This is about our father. So the obituary in the Times, Mr. Saigar Moreland Holmes, the renowned archaeologist, authenticator, and historian, is dead. A mere 41 years of age, he was seized by a cardiac event during the opera at the Covent Garden Theatre on Saturday. Despite a physician's best efforts, he remained insensible and died at 20 minutes past 6 o'clock last evening. His sudden end came as a severe shock to his large circle of acquaintances. Mr. Holmes is survived by his wife, Violet, and two sons, Mycroft 16 and Sherlock 6. Funeral services will be held Wednesday at the Highgate Cemetery of St. James by Reverend W.E. Stanley.
It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
You were too young. It happened.
Okay. Examination notes of Dr. Otto Richter, depending on where you are. Anyway, over the last few months, I've asked Mrs. Holmes to sketch some landscapes. The first few were clear and accurate, but subsequent drawings quickly drifted away from reality. It appears her disease progresses rapidly, and perhaps even affects her vision. I may need to consider trepanation.
Before we even met. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her hand. There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868. This seems a bit odd. I can recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. Dated 12th of February, 1869.
Oh no.
It's difficult to tell what this is meant to represent.
It looks like the mansion
There's
on
no date
fire.
at all.
Sir? Arson is sometimes not the answer. Potassium bromide.
1 dram dissolved in a glass of water, administered daily. Not to exceed 1 dose in 24 hours, not to be given to children.
Okay. My gentle Sager, alas, I am still yet to receive any correspondence from you. One presumes my previous letters are chasing you around the continent as you travel. I hope you are in good health and already on your way home. Forgive my impatience. Oh, she had dementia. She had dementia.
My mother loved flowers. They made her smile. I remember we would bring a new bouquet every week to make her a bit happier.
That's why we... Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
Not this one. Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose. This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason.
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. Look what I found. The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move? You're not obliged to be here, Sherry.
There should be another challenge.
We can leave any time you want.
We want to defend the king with the bishop.
Ah, nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the Black King with the rook.
Thank you. I'm really good at chess on occasion. Okay, let's take a look in Mother's bag. Observation of Mrs. Violet Holmes by Otto Richter. So she has sleep problems, anxiety, and a slight confusion of memories. Oh no. Yeah, she had dementia. Alright. Sedation has helped minimize anxiety attacks, but Mrs. Holmes now experiences catatonia. Wow. Basically, she becomes catatonic. Oh my gosh. Catatonia, apathy, and prolonged depressive states. Her confusion got worse, and she has begun writing letters to her deceased husband. Hydrotherapy, lovely. She has middling results. She grew agitated and aggravated and started getting aggressive behavior. And apparently, she started doing several episodes of violence against her own family and towards herself. So she had to have bars be installed on the windows and be strapped to her bed at night. Oh my.
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
Probably a
No labels.
hallucinogen.
I doubt it ever had one. No label. There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
Wonder if I can do a chemical analysis on it.
Straps on the bed. Just doesn't look right. Bars covering the windows from the inside.
Mother was insane, surely. Chemical analysis. Alright. 3, -4. Okay, okay, reagent value from positive to negative is what I need for this guy. And then I can just... No, no, no. Oh my goodness, please. There we go. Done. Yep, hallucinogen derived from mushrooms. Gods. Do I have to go in Mind Palace? No. I don't understand.
This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason.
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object.
Like my mother.
Oh, it brings back some memories.
What?
Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her. Dr. Richter tried to calm her down.
Broken plate.
Broken plate shards were all over the floor. Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he was wearing was completely stained. We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I think it happened in the morning.
So she had a dose, probably, of her hallucinogen. I think that it was more than likely this. Possibly.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
What did I screw up? Maybe they weren't sipping the tea. Maybe it was Shirley like this. He had passed out.
I don't believe you! Liars! Get away from me! It's not true! It's not real!
Oof.
What? Oh. Everything will be okay, Sherry. I promise.
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died.
The 9th of April started off badly. My mother was anxious and hysterical. She threw food and shouted at the doctor, calling him a liar. John and I brought her morning tea, but when the shout started, I became scared. The only thing I could think to do was to hide under the bed and wait for everything to pass. Thankfully, John was there to protect me and calm me down.
My mother, she was not just ill, but mad. God have mercy.
I'm sorry. That explains why you locked the memory away.
There must be more, John. That was the morning of her death. I need to know what happened.
Every time you... I just don't...
Oh
Please,
no, he's
Sherry, leave it be.
disappearing.
Just breathe, John. You know that I cannot leave the last stone unturned. We are so close.
Oh no.
I know. But can we at least leave it for another day?
What? Of course.
Well, history tells us these memories are triggered by our investigation of other matters.
What
I
is it,
suspect
Mimi?
could not be forced even if I so desired.
Thank you.
What?
How are you feeling about all this? Tell me,
I
I'm
know,
not the only
I've been
one
playing a
reeling.
while. I promise I will sign off in 2 minutes. I am not alright.
It feels
Come here.
wrong, sad.
Come here,
Like they're
silly
the
kitty.
memories of another man. I'm struggling to reconcile my love for my mother with the reality of who she was. And worse, what possessed Mycroft to lie about it? There are precious few pieces of this puzzle remaining, John. Let us dawdle here no longer.
Indeed. Wait, did you hear that?
Yes. Metallic souls. What is this sailor doing here?
what is the sailor doing here? Let's go take a quick look at that, and then that will be my cutoff, I think. I'm gonna talk to the sailor, and then I'm gonna be
Sherlock
done.
Holmes, isn't it? I was looking for you.
Greetings.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
You can call me your new game. The rules are simple. I have something for you, but you alone must work out what that is.
And
He's
that
got
something
paint on
is
his
my
forehead.
prize, I suppose.
You're a fast learner, sir.
Observe. I can do that. Okay, first off, paint on your head. Old and shabby. Okay, so he's mostly a painter with whatever he does. And he's hiding something that is square-shaped. I think... Sailor artist. He's an artist disguised as a sailor. Yeah.
I cannot believe that Mr. Vogel has somehow successfully called my attention to his gallery. You're here with an invitation to visit it, obviously.
My word, you are fast, Mr. Holmes. Could you explain how you came to that conclusion?
Of course. Explanations are my favorite part of any conversation. Hands without any sign of regular physical activity, in contradiction to one who would most usually wear such a uniform. The paint in your hair is pink. I don't know of any military service that paints their ships pink, unless they have launched a new fashionable fleet. A sailor with the soul of an artist? I would suggest rather a gallery employee disguised as a sailor to mislead me. How many artists on the island know where I live and of my passion for deduction? Werner Vogel is clearly at the top of the list. And you've been attempting to conceal something square-shaped within your pocket. An invitation, I suppose. An invitation to Mr. Vogel's gallery.
That was remarkable,
my.
Mr. Holmes. Mr. Vogel was right about your genius. I think he may have even underestimated you. This is your invitation. Please tell Mr. Vogel that the seed has been planted. He asked me to tell you to do so, if you win this little game. Farewell.
Alright, my dear Sherlock Holmes, as you no doubt have already guessed, I would like to invite you to experience my art exhibition, not only for the purpose of the contemplation of beauty, but in a more general need of your genius. You'll find the gallery at the Caravanserai at the crossroads of Bazaar Road and Hermes Avenue in Old City. Always your friend, Vivi. Werner Vogel. Okay. Yeah, so that would explain John. Okay. I actually kind of want to do this one next, I think. I also should go ahead and check. Hang on. I'm just wondering. So we've got Cordona stories. Right. So we have something at the Cordona Chronicle. We also have a few at the police station, and we've a bandit lair or 2 or 3 that we need to take out. We also, of course, have our others that we can...
You won't believe it, but Verna's other idea was to put me in a dress.
I would believe it. That sounds like something a friend of Sherlock Holmes would do. Okay, in all seriousness, though, let us go... I mean, we definitely have police cases that we need to do. So let's go take a look. Let's go talk to them.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
What case? You didn't...
Help me, please.
Don't think I can help you, lad.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
What? Oh, I see. Before I go about doing those, I do want to...
Can I ask you a question?
You know nothing of life. Deal with
Oh my god.
by yourself.
Holy smokes. Okay, goodbye. Fine then, fine. Okay. Let's go take a look over here. Buy the rest of the art items.
You'll never find... My goods will brighten up your house. You always know where to find me.
It's the tale of the empty house.
My goods will brighten up your house. Enjoy your purchase.
Okay.
Landscapes and portraits. Find the one that your house is lacking.
So, with that, that should have completed all of the ones for the art trader. Alright. I'm going to end it here, guys. I think we're making some good progress. Probably about 25% through the game. But anyway, I will be on pretty late tomorrow. Okay. I'll be on late. And then I'll probably get off late. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.